Hi guys, Andreas on Mainliner with a very much delayed Vinyl Finds video. I know it's been months. There have been some things going on in my life that sort of prevented me from, focusing on this kind of activity, and that's one of the reasons why. The other reason has been that I haven't been buying a lot because of the things that were happening in my life at the time, like between January and mid-March, approximately. Nothing to worry about, like everything's alright. Nobody's died or anything, but still, it had an effect. Another reason I haven't been buying much is that I haven't been really excited. I've been going into record shops and coming out empty-handed. It's never happened. It's just genuinely never happened, especially with new record shops, not used ones. And it's just like I see stuff and I'm like, right, should I spend like £20 on this? Like, is it worth it? It's like that, and also the fact that I'm run out of space pretty much doesn't help. So it's like, oh, should I buy this? I am thinking about it a little bit more than I used to, I guess. Not that I don't find anything, but I don't find things that I'm like, you know what, screw this, I'm, spending X amount to get it because I have been buying some used stuff because I've been finding some interesting things in very, very good prices that I cannot say no to. And things that I'm like, yeah, you know what, I definitely would like to have that. So it's good price, and and me wanting it. So yeah, I've been buying some things. Uh, so these are a recent batch of records that I bought. I don't know if I've told you, but there is this record shop close where I live, which is one of the better used shops in London. Uh, it has an event every Saturday. They bring out a new batch of records, and there's all these crazy that queue up. It's like record store day. Every Saturday, 10 o'clock, there's a queue of people waiting to just go in and like get it. And you see people with like huge stacks of records. Now, and they have everything. It's like it's potluck really. You go in there, and they might have like house 12 inches, uh, you know, punk records, new wave records, releases from like last year. And it's used. It's anything goes. The prices are really good. And this Saturday I went a little bit early. I didn't go 10 o'clock. I didn't queue, but I went there around 10:30 or something. And the first record I saw was this one. So this is Stomu Yamasta, Floating Music, and this is an original, and it's on the Pink Island label. Yeah. So my guess is that this is an original. I think this was released in 1976, I want to say. So, yeah, Come to the Edge. Come to the Edge. So if you heard the music, Come to the Edge, yes. Sorry. Yeah, anyway, I think that it was 1976. No, 1972. Wow. This is bloody old, this is. And I paid a handsome £7 for this. So you see why, you people go in queue there. There's like other things like, this is nothing like special or anything, but this is Burning by the Wailers, which is a good album. £10. This is on the Island label, and this is I think this is an original. I think, I don't know. feels like an original. Yeah, £10. Gray had it. There's a sticker on it with his name. Really good condition. I mean, given the age and like it's great. What else did I buy? I got this one as well. Yeah. Harder They Come, the soundtrack. This is again. It must be an original. Again, Gray. Gray must have had an interesting reggae collection. So got this because it's a classic and it's £10. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? This is the third copy of this album. I have a CD that was given to me by a friend. I got an original at some point, which was in tatty condition. This is in much better condition. You can see there are some indentations, but you cannot see it unless you put it against the light. It is an original, UK press. And I got this for the handsome amount of £5. The CBS label is horrible. I hate it. UK pressing. So what? 1972, I guess. Yeah, £5. So that. Yeah. So it's an upgrade copy. I will give the other copy of mine to a friend, and job done. Why not? I got, what else did I get? I got another 3 records, again for True West, which is 84. On Zippo Records, it's sort of Paisley Underground-ish, kind of garagey kind of thing. Not the top tier kind of band from the time, but I wanted to have it. Also got me Cult Love, which was very scratchy when it looks very good. The condition is really nice. £7. I put it to play and it was very scratchy, so I used a very sophisticated method of using dishwasher and tap water, and cleaned really nice. For £7, you can afford it. It's like, what, whatever. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And then I got this one, Robert Fripp, Exposure. This is a 1979 record, I want to say. Now, 1978. 1979, I remember correctly. So 1979. I got this for £4, and the reason is because it has this here in the back. Probably if it didn't have this, it would be £7. But yeah, the condition is really good. It was slightly scratchy, so I did the dishwasher thing here as well. Cleaned out really well. And one of the interesting things about this is that I learned about this record reading Wire magazine. And they have they had an article many years ago that was called 100 records that set the world on fire while no one was listening, and this was one of them. Now that article has like 100 records that are like very different from each other, very left field as recommendations and choices, and it was like, this one sort of stuck with me. It is Fripp, so there is this kind of guitar weirdness and King Crimson-ness, I guess. It doesn't feel like a record from its time. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe it needs more listening to. And I got it just because of that, just because it was in that article. So yeah, these are some things that I bought on Saturday. And today I got in the mail 2 records that I bought from Discogs. And first one is this one, Crime and the City Solution, A Room of Lights, which is their first album. And if you know A Crime and the City Solution, they are an offshoot of The Birthday Party. And yeah, you have everybody, everybody pretty much like Howard P. Rowland, Mick Harvey, Epic Soundtracks, anyone but Nick Cave basically, and they play something very similar. Crime and the City Solution was a band that I saw a lot of records back in the day when I was like back in the 90s in Greece. You know, you would see these records a lot in record shops, and I never bothered to investigate more. But I got into, now that I have Spotify, I can check things out and check Crime and City Solution, and I really liked it, and I want to collect more of their stuff. Another thing that I discovered listening to Spotify is this one. This is Easter Monkeys, and this is their only album, which I think consists of, if I remember correctly, because I played only side one today, but I've listened to the whole thing on Spotify. It's part live. I think side B is live, live stuff, and the first one is the side A is studio stuff, and it's where are they from? Where the hell are they from? Can't remember. They're one of those very obscure post-punk American bands. But, and I want to say that they're from the same place, from Pittsburgh, but I could be horribly wrong, and don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's really good post-punk, guys. It's from the 80s. I don't remember exactly when, 85, 86, or something along those lines. And you can find it cheap, especially in the UK, in the US. It's dirt cheap. It's like meh, and it's really fucking good. So yeah, do check this one out. I mean, yeah, it's very good. What else? Oh yeah, it's as per usual. I'm showing like completely random things, right? And it's I sometimes I catch myself like shuffling through music on Spotify or playing music here, like if somebody could do like my musical profile, it would be completely schizophrenic. I mean, I jump from the Easter Monkeys to this, which is a recent discovery as well. So this is Steve Tibbetts, Northern Lights, Northern Song, sorry, Lights, Song. It's an ECM recording, right? And this is a recent reissue, which comes in this nice little gatefold. Got this for £10. I mean, I saw this, I was like, can't resist. I will get it. Actually, I was looking for this version, and it came out in 1982, and these are the 2019 reissues. And they made a series of their masterworks, I guess. I don't know, whatever. And yeah, this is one of them. I also got to listening to Meredith Monk. So yeah, Easter Monkeys, Meredith Monk, then Crime and the City Solution, and yeah, it's just it's bizarre. And this one, and then what I've been listening to a lot recently is this one, which is Tool, and this is 10,000 Days. This is their last studio album, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I sort of missed out on this one when it came out. My missed out. Tool is a band that I shouldn't be really listening to. They are metal, which is fine, and as you probably know if you follow this channel, metal is fine with me. I'm all good. but they're progressive, and I am not. I dig them. Their progressiveness does not um, agitate me, and I have Lateralus, which is one of I really enjoy Lateralus. This is fantastic. I own this copy. I brought this back from Greece actually, and I bought it. So this is a 2001 album. I bought it definitely sometime before 2005, and for for the life of me, I don't know why I bought it. I know that I had it, and I really liked it, and I listened to it, but why I went out and I bought this one, I have no idea. So it's just bizarre, really, because I remember watching a music video from Tool, and I was like, "This is so fucked up." I could, I don't remember the music. I remember it was like it was just fucked up, basically, and it just disturbed me in a very negative way. But for whatever reason, after seeing that, then I bought the CD and I really liked it. Anyway, but I never listened to anything else from Tool. I haven't listened, not that they made like a lot of music or anything, but it was like, yeah, I just didn't follow up. And at some point, I was told that, oh yeah, you know what, maybe you should listen to this one. It's like it's really good. I was like, oh, I heard that it's not as good as Lateralus. No, 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 it's really good. And indeed it is. Indeed, it is a very good album. Very, very, very good album. And apparently they're coming up with a new one sometime soon, or so I'm told. Yeah, there's other things that I could show you, but I'll reserve that for another day. This one was impromptu anyway, so yeah. Um, So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like this video, subscribe to the channel, press the bell so that you get notifications whenever I upload the video. Dislike the video if you disliked it. Leave a comment, rude or otherwise, or encouraging, or just whatever you want to do. I will respond. Promise. I will. And yeah, I will see you around. I have some other things that I could share with you guys. See ya.